Hey what's up guys, welcome to the piano tutorial on healing keys, not healing strings. So yeah, I got the Nord, and so here's what I'm doing as presets. Number one, pretty much using the basic sound, Royal Grand 3D, Royal Grand, and then this will normally be on if you keep it from like the factory. I turn that off. Nothing else is on, literally nothing other than this piano section right here. I have my volume. Okay, and obviously again I have my PreSonus 24 or Studio 24C, my new headphones, the Audio Technicas, my computer. That's it. Literally that's it. I will show you what effects I did use in GarageBand, because with this piano I did actually use more effects in this, so I have more control over it than it being on the piano. And if I didn't like it, I couldn't adjust it because it would be on the piano that I recorded it with. So literally, I forgot to mention, the only thing I did on the acoustic and the electric in post was a compressor. Literally it, just a compressor. And then an EQ on the acoustic. Actually, I EQ'd both. I'll pop those up in the previous recordings if I forgot to mention it, of the EQs and stuff. And then I'll pop up the EQ and the compressor settings, and I think the reverb settings on the piano that I have on right here. So if you wanted to copy the exact sound, if you have a Nord or like any Royal Grand sound close, then you can just put those like after. So you can put those post effects on and make it sound pretty much identical. So, as you know, the chords. Here's how they look on the piano itself. So as I said before, you're hitting that G, A sharp, and then the D, and you're doing the low notes down here. Then F. Then you hit the D sharp, A sharp, D minor, okay, so that's how it'll sound if you do stereo in your piano. If your piano has stereo, turn that setting on in your recording software. So I'm just going to do both, yoink, record. Okay, then once you turn stereo on, if you have stereo, plug stereo into your interface as well. So that's how it sounds stereo. It sounds so much better like this. I was like, dude, I know this thing can pump out more sound. Why does it sound so good in like on like a stage and stuff? It's because I use stereo on a stage. So I'll just use stereo on my computer. So then I plugged it in, tested it out. Sounds so much better. You might only be able to hear a good difference in headphones or on some good speakers, but your phone or your computer speakers, it'll be hard to tell. So then you might hear that's too high. So I actually drop it down more than it's supposed to be, at least like if you're comparing it to acoustic. So I drop it down to here. Sounds so much better on like a grand piano sound. I did that and I was like, holy crap. Especially that D minor, dude, it's so sick. So then after I did that a couple times, but then I actually drop it to this. Then, sometimes I'll do this. Then the new part I added on the piano itself. Same chord over here. You're still doing the normal chords, but you're just bouncing off A sharp and the A. C, D, A sharp, A sharp, A, C, D. Then you walk up it on this, the D. So. I'll drop it. So like. And you can keep the bass notes, but then do the. That's that part. Then pretty much. And then I will do that one part I do on the acoustic, which is the. So on this actually, instead of doing that lower D minor, you do the higher one, which is interesting. So. That's pretty much all the piano chords that I can remember. Obviously my favorite part is the. So that's all the piano parts I can remember at the moment. If you're wondering what my favorite part was, it's a funny story about this. My favorite part. I was playing it whenever this song came out, the original electric guitar version. I played this whenever it came out. On the speakers at my church after service, and I went up and turned on the piano. It wasn't the Nord, so I didn't get the full experience. I went up and turned it on in the house too, and I did. So that's pretty much what I did, or as close as I remember how I did it. So I did the. I did how I scaled that up and then back down. I did that a little differently whenever I first did it, because I was just messing around and just goofing, trying to see what sounded good. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the piano. One call out is I actually did not record this in 444 hertz. I'm actually still in standard. So depending on if I'm able to change it, you might hear it in a different frequency if you can tell frequencies differences. So like versus I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm gonna try to pitch that up to the 444 hertz in post because I haven't posted them yet. They're still in my files folder. It is August 4th. So yeah, because I forgot. I actually recorded this one first and then they two guitar ones. So I forgot that I recorded it in King David's tuning. So I was like, crap, hopefully I can do this in Logic. So yeah, that's been it. That's all the tutorials. If you like these tutorial videos and how I make these like songs and stuff, let me know that in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share to anyone who likes my music, or you like to show them my music and like how I actually make the music myself and don't use any like presets or like, you know, those things where you click and you can make like the notes. I don't do any of that. I do it all myself because I have drums in the garage now, and I also have two other drum pads, and yeah, I try to make everything legit. So yeah, that's been it. Thanks for watching, and yeah, peace.